This week's training, we're talking about Zillow videos. It fits in nicely with last week. We talked about landing pages and some of the virtual tours and setting up different ways you can record that, whether that be, high quality with like the Dead Shark production guys or all the way down to just a smartphone recording. And then we can also do a Majesto movie that we talked about. Again, Sarah would be able to put together for everybody if you provide the information to them. So neat feature. Tom actually discovered this, I believe, with Zillow. Once upon a time, Zillow used to have the only opportunity to put a video into the Zillow app, so where the consumer could see it, would be utilizing your smartphone and the Zillow Premier app. What it was is you had to log in to 123 Main Street, go to Zillow app, and record and walk through the property. I don't think they wanted any marketing. I don't think they wanted any of the agent. And it literally had to be through that app. Couldn't be any pre or post production involved with it. Well, it looks like that has changed. I'll give you a couple examples. It's only take a couple minutes to run through the entire thing. And then they have a new 3D tour thing, which I'll briefly touch on. So what this looks like, and you should hopefully be able to see my screen, would be go to Zillow. So this is from the consumer perspective. If I'm looking at Tom's 112 Liberty Street, I'm not sure how long this listing will stay active or not as far as availability to see. But what you'd normally see as a consumer would be the property, all the pictures they would have on there. And what we're looking at is all the way down at the bottom is the video walkthrough button, which is new. And then also, if you look from your phone, it'll have a neat little thing that right up top there, it says video walkthrough. So once upon a time, it used to be just you walking through with the camera, and sometimes it's a little pretty shaky and didn't make a whole lot of sense. So Tom took it to the next level. I think Sarah helped him out. Went there and used, I'll show you the device they used here in a second, the DJI Gizmo or Osmo 2, I think is what it's called then. I've had this for a while. If you simply just put your phone in there, and it's a mobile gimbal, so it gives you a nice smooth video to walk through. We have this at the office. We'll make it available to anybody. It's real quick and easy to use. You can use it yourself basically as a selfie stick, or if you have somebody that's willing to kind of follow you around with that, I can help. I'm sure Sarah can help. I'm sure Kim would help if you put her to it. But it'll do something like this and just kind of showcase what Tom had put together. I'm not sure if you can hear it or not, but you can find the listing and kind of walk through it. But he did a quick intro, and I'll go through the optimal settings that Zillow would like you to have. They may or may not police this. I don't know, but it's so much time up front and then so much time at the end as far as for any marketing remarks. So perfect opportunity for you to get yourself in front of, the world basically, and get, do your justice for your client then as far as, showcasing the property. Zillow is making a big push to add video to their listings. So they're going to give you a whole lot of basically free views and free legs on this. And what better way to get in front of someone to have your contact information, your smiling face in front of them, giving your phone number, your website, your everything else, not Zillow's, not Boldy's, not, Century 21. It would be you, your face, and your contact information. So there's one. So again, it's good for what it is. It's not, again, Dead Shark production level, which you can add those into there. I'll show you a couple examples of those then as well. But you'll have, again, you'll see up front he had his intro, and at the end he had his call to action, I think here. So again, kind of ended on him. You just got to think out how you're going to walk through the property because you basically get one big take. Sarah did put together a Majesto movie on one. I'll show you this other one of Tom's real quick. So this is a Circular Street property. I don't think it took much time. I think he had about an hour invested in both probably. Again, shows all the pictures. Scrolling down to the bottom, and it's going to have the video. I don't know why this is loading so slow. Video walkthrough. And again, Zillow makes a big promotion, a big push to get these videos out in front of people. And it's going to be your face, your information right there that they're seeing. For sale, 135, a little bit of property information. And then old Tom Jaguki, his sign, his contact information, Remax logo, pretty neat stuff. So not hard to do. I'm going to show you how to do it. It only takes a second once you get the video put together. So what they're looking for, capture the video tours and landscape only. Again, they want it to be a sideways video, not like the horizontal side. So you'd want to set it up either walking through like this or using the Osmo, kind of on that platform or on that side then. For best results, keep your videos under 2 minutes, 2 minutes total in that ballpark. I know we have some that are longer than that, so they don't necessarily cut you off. But if you tried to upload a 10-minute video, they probably would. Branding allowed in the first or last 15 seconds only. So we've used it, I think, on both front and back, and they haven't policed that as of yet. So audio narration are supported but not required. But again, just you best to use your voice, your walkthrough with that. You can basically just read your listing description if you want, and then supports for sale, only for sale listing. I don't think you can do it for rent. So pretty easy. So once you get your video put together, and again, we can help you with that if need be, you go to back into Zillow. And everybody should have their own login information to Zillow, to Zillow Premier or the back end of Zillow. So this is just what I've got for right now. And you'll see on property and carry, which is under contract, we added a video so you can edit it. I have 2 of those in there for some reason. The duplex on Co Street. So I'll show you what this looks like. So if you go to this carry video, like from the front end, this is the back end of it. I think it'll let us look what this looks like. This is the Majesto movie that Sarah put together for us. Again, it's just utilizing the pictures, video, drone footage, and stuff like that we've done. We're trying to do this with every listing. If we get the information from you, or if not, we'll just pull it from the MLS stuff and put these things together, create a landing page like we talked about last week, and you can upload that into there. So again, it's got our branding, your face, your contact information, things like that. So, and that's going out to Zillow, one of the biggest, unfortunately, real estate apps there is that gets more eyes than anybody. So what you're going to do is briefly find your listing, go into add video, which he's working on a video for this right now. I don't have a video for this yet. The Dead Chart guys are actually making a video, so we could make an interim video, a Majesto video until we have that. And it's just as simple as dragging and dropping in there, browsing the file, and uploading it onto there. You can't use a YouTube link or a Vimeo link. It's got to be a download or upload directly to Zillow. So they'll host it. So it's not something you're necessarily going to be able to go share or do anything with. It's going to be on Zillow's platform. I'm sure it becomes Zillow's property or something like that if you do put it on there. But, who cares? We get it out there, get it in front of people. You could also, I would encourage you to also host it on your YouTube channel, put it on your Facebook. If you go through the trouble of making a video, you might as well get as many legs as much legs as in traction out of it as you can. Facebook, Instagram, Zillow, YouTube, share all that stuff, get yourself out there, get your information out there. So that's how you do the video tour. So pretty straightforward. The hardest part is going to be getting logged in, if you haven't done it in a while, into your back end of Zillow, adding a video to your listing, and creating the videos. It's simply that easy. They do have another app. I've not used this yet. Unfortunately, it is only for iOS users or Apple. My poor Android doesn't work with this. There is a separate camera you can buy for it, but they have Zillow 3D Home app. It's kind of similar to what our Matterport is. Again, I don't know a whole lot about this, but this will give you an idea of what it looks like. You'll recognize it does look and feel very familiar to. So the same way, you would go into the back end of your listing, add a 3D home. You do need again, iOS device. I don't think you can do it from an iPad either. I think it needs to be an actual Apple phone. Text the number or go to the Apple store, I'm sure, and probably download the app. And you just walk through and follow the instructions. Free to use. Again, I'm sure it would be Zillow's property, but it would get out there, would get in front of a lot of people. I don't know if you can share that link or not. Again, I've not used it as of yet, so we can use the app. You can use a camera. I think it's about a $300 camera. You could do that separately. I'm sure it takes much higher resolution pictures. Probably works pretty handy. But let's see if it'll let me pull up this to give you an example of what that looks like. So this would be utilizing their 3D platform. Thought it gave an example here. There was a little video walkthrough. Maybe just didn't click deep enough into it. Here we go. Now it's not letting me engage with it now, but you can see it looks very similar to what Matterport looks like. You can just kind of walk through, but you would just take different scans from around there. So again, Zillow is our friend and our enemy all at the same time, but it is there. It's what the playing field is like. So we might as well get in there and play in the sandbox. It doesn't cost you any money. You're not necessarily supporting Zillow in that cause. You are giving them information that they do pump out in front of the public, that they do in turn sell back to us. But this is a good way to get yourself positioned in front of them. They're going to promote you. They're going to put you front with those videos and with the 3D tours. And why not put your face, your information, your contact information out there and try to generate as many listings and buyers as you can. So let me know if you have any questions. Again, these go hand in glove with the videos that we're putting together. No reason not to do them. It's totally up to you, but we'll go from there. So thanks for checking in.